let's try again. It was we had a glitch. We had a glitch. So we're saying that Donald Trump is the best president, the one and only president who has made sure that the right to the one world government is achieved. It is Donald Trump who made that possible. All right. So Donald Trump will go in history as the father of the one world government, or as the father of this world government, because, or as the one who paved the way for the possibility of the one world government. So Donald Trump is that man. Donald Trump will go down in history as that man who made it possible for the one world government to be in line, to be shaped. So this is exactly what Trump has been able to achieve. And so we know the mainstream media is portraying Trump as a dumb person, as a stupid person. They want us to believe that Trump is a nuthead. They want us to believe that Trump is low IQ. Trump is a foolish person. He cannot think straight. But look at what Trump has been able to achieve, and tell me, is Donald Trump what the media portrays him to be? Or Donald Trump has done something that no one has ever done in history? All right. So yeah, he is a puppet. He is a puppet. He is controlled. He is a puppet. He is controlled. But even though he is controlled, right now they're making sure that nobody sees that Trump is working for foreign power. The leaders in America, the true leaders in the United States, are behind Donald Trump. They support him. That's why Donald Trump doesn't go to Congress to get permission to fight this war. He is fighting this war without the is fighting this war without permission from the Congress. He's doing his own things. Nobody in the United States is telling Trump to stop the war, or telling Trump they try to impeach. It doesn't work. It will never work, because everybody support this, because they know that this agenda of Trump is beautiful, it's powerful, it's good for the United States of America. All right. So they know that. Welcome back. We had a glitch. We had to cut our previous live short. We had a glitch. Let's hope this time around it will be better. Let's hope it will be better. Welcome and thank you for joining us. All right. We are sorry for the glitch that we had previously. We had to cut our live short and then go live again for the second time. So we are thankful that you are back. You are joining us once again. All right. So this is what we are seeing today. This is what we are seeing today. All right. We don't support one world government. All right. We do not support one world government. We do not support one world religion. We don't support that. But as much as we do not support that, there is nothing we can do to stop it from coming. There is nothing we can do to stop it from happening. It's going to happen whether we like it or not, whether we believe in one world government or we don't believe in it, whether we believe in one world religion or not, it's going to happen. All right. The powers that be have decided that it is now time for a one world government. It is now time for a one world religion. Both Donald Trump and the Pope are working together to bring about the one world government, one world religion. Donald Trump is busy uniting the nations of the world. Donald Trump is wiping out nations who are refusing the one world government, who are refusing the new world order. Every nation, every nation that does not want the one world government, Donald Trump is wiping them off. Not you says, I don't think that's happening. If you don't think that's happening, tell me, why is the United States of America controlling oil today? What is the purpose of the United States in controlling the oil of the world today? Because the United States of America today controls oil. If you want oil, you go to the United States of America. The Strait of Hormuz is shut. True. The Strait of Hormuz is shut. Yesterday, day before yesterday, all tankers, all oil tankers that used to get their oil from the Middle East, They are no longer getting their oil from the Middle East because the strait is shut, the strait is closed. All ships were seen flocking to the United States of America to get their oil. In other words, the United States of America now controls a most important natural resource, a most important resource which the world needs. United States of America controls oil supply globally. Okay, Nochu says that's also wrong. China just sent a huge tanker through the, exactly. Remember, this is how it goes. China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran and Venezuela are not willing to submit their sovereignty to the one world government. China, Russia, Venezuela, Iran, Cuba, North Korea, all those countries have been identified as enemies of the United States of America. So yes, China will still do some negotiation with Iran. Yes, Russia will still try to do some negotiation with Iran, but you are just talking about China. China, a time is going to come in which the United States of America will take full control of Iran, take full control of the strait. You understand that? So for now, yes, three ships, I think 3 tankers yesterday managed to move in the Strait of Hormuz, but it is not only 3 tankers that used to be there. More than 40, more than 100, more than 200 tankers are flowing to the USA. You understand that? Are flowing to the USA. We are looking at the bigger picture, not a small picture. Iran today, as we speak, is losing more than $200 million a day. China cannot give Iran that 200 millions. Even if China were to buy, China, well, we all got kicked out, Bulldog. We all got kicked out, Bulldog. I had to end the stream and start over. I am sorry, guys. I don't know what happened, but I really had to end the stream and start over. This is part 2. I don't know what happened. Maybe maybe we're talking, maybe brother. I don't know what happened. Maybe we were attacked. There was a missile from Iran. I don't know. A missile from Israel. I don't know. Well, we thank God we can talk again. That is good. All right. So this is what we're talking about okay, Canary King says, is that different from USA? Could you explain one world government? All right, one world government, brother. One world government is all nations of the world coming together, surrendering their sovereignty. Each and every state giving up its sovereignty to this one leader. Okay, so all states will give up their sovereignty in this organization called the United Nations. You know that we have the United Nations, okay? So all nations under the United Nations will give up their sovereignty over to the United Nations. The United Nations will then elect a world leader, okay? And that world leader will be the Pope of Rome, will be the leader of the papacy, because the leader of the papacy is the only leader in the world who has capability or experience in leading both church and state. Not sure, you say that will never happen. It's going to happen. It's happening. It's happening, not you. It's happening. What do you mean it will never happen? It is happening. Do you need examples of that happening? Do you need example? It is happening currently. Okay, do we have, not you, do we have the United Nations? Not you, do we have an organization or a body called the United Nations? Do we have that body? We don't have a United Nations? Somebody help not you. Not you, how can you say we don't have a United Nations? We do have. It is headquartered in New York. The United Nations headquarters is in New York. What do you mean we don't have United Nations? Somebody help him. User, welcome. User, welcome. A bulldog we did have, not anymore. We have the United Nations. The United Nations exists today. The United Nations is headquartered in New York. Trump did not destroy the United Nations. People of God, Trump did not, guys, Trump did not destroy the United Nations. The United Nations exists today. What Trump did, Simara, what Trump did, he withdrew from the United Nations. Trump withdrew United States of America from the United Nations. The United Nations still exist. Even yesterday on Monday, the Secretary of the United Nations was crying, saying, we are not sure if we are going to receive the 2.4 billion that we receive for our budget from the United States of America. All right? The United Nations Secretary was complaining and crying to the world on Monday that due to Trump's withdrawal from the United Nations, they're not sure where the United Nations stand. They're not sure whether the United Nations will receive the 2.4 billion from the United States of America, because the United Nations wants to do their budget. And America, I think, is the major donator in the United Nations. And therefore, United States of America has not yet donated their 2.4 billion to the United Nations. It exists. All right? It exists. So Trump withdrew America from International Criminal Court, from United Nations, so that they cannot be able to hold him accountable to the wars that he wants to fight. Because as long as Donald Trump is part of the United Nations, as long as United States is part of the what you call, it's part of the United Nations and part of the International Criminal Court, then whatever actions that America is doing, they can be able to hold Trump in the International Criminal Court. So America is not part of the International Criminal Court. America is not part of the United Nations. So there's no action the International Criminal Court can take against Trump. No action the United Nations can take against Trump, because Trump and America will say, we are not part of your organizations. Therefore, your standards in your organizations do not apply to us. The United Nations. All right, let me take Telecom Cloud says hellfire waiting for Trump. Well, you can say that again, unless he repents. Unless Trump repents, hellfire is indeed working for him. Bulldog says he took wrong money. Yeah, you can say he took wrong money. Not you say he's lined his pockets and he's trying to find the exit. Exactly. Now, guys, you are talking. Now you are talking. It may be that Donald Trump took wrong money. I don't debate that. It may be that Donald Trump took wrong money. It may be that they're blackmailing him. But whatever reason it is that he's being blackmailed or he's being made a puppet, it doesn't matter. The achievements of the master are massive. All right. He makes Trump very dangerous. Trump is very dangerous. You are very correct. You are very correct. And people undermine him because of what the media are saying about Donald Trump. All right. Donald Trump is not what the media is telling you. Donald Trump is what he is posting in his Truth Social. If you want to know Donald Trump, understand Donald Trump, go to his Truth Social, follow him, read his Truth Social. That is Donald Trump. That is Donald Trump. All right. He is not like he's not like any politicians. He has no fear. He has no regard. We know that Trump loves himself. He talks about himself. He brags about himself. We know Trump does all that. But Trump is one president who doesn't care about what people think about him. He cares about the outcomes of what he is doing. All right? DG Funk, order DG Funk. All right. So here it is that today, okay, let me read you something from a lady called, she said this, Maria, I think maybe some of you've seen her, Maria Abramovic. She said that Trump is the best thing to ever happen to US. He is a magician of the highest order, whose job is to create confusion and usher in a new world order. I mean, that is a powerful statement from Maria Abramovic. She said that Trump is the best thing to ever happen to US. He is a magician of the highest order, whose job is to create confusion and usher in a new world order. I fully agree with this statement. Nocho says, what? He is afraid he won't get into heaven, and he definitely cares what people think about him. Look at the interviews. He stops to call them fake news and piggy. Well, you are correct. You are correct. He loves attention. And definitely, I'm not going to argue with that. He's the best person. I mean, he's the most person who calls people fake news. Nobody who does that. But here, Marina Abramovic says that Trump is the best thing to ever US. He is a magician of the highest order, whose job is to create confusion and usher in a new world order. That statement is true. Everyone in the USA is confused on Donald Trump. Everyone in the world, when it comes to Donald Trump, they are confused. When it comes to Donald Trump, they are not understanding him. Majority of the people in the world, we don't understand Donald Trump. And so Donald Trump creates confusion. People are confused. While people are confused, Trump, one of the new world order Trump has done, it's taking control of oil supply globally. When everybody was saying Trump has failed in Iran, Trump has failed, Trump is embarrassing the United States of America, Trump is an embarrassment, he's a douchebag, he's a whatever they said about Trump, look at what Trump has achieved today. The man controls oil supply globally. The whole world must now go to the United States of America for oil. That's powerful. When people were thinking this president was a mistake, this president, $5 a gallon, real man, yeah, $5 a gallon. That is hurting every one of us in the world. It is hurting every one of us in the world. But those prices are gonna come down. Those prices will come down. The reason the prices are still high is because Trump has not yet taken the Strait of Hormuz. But he does not need the Strait of Hormuz. That's why Trump, it's making more money. He told us yesterday that Venezuela has given them 30 million gallons of oil. 30 million gallons of oil worth worth $4 billion. All right, worth $4 billion. While Iran is losing $200 million a day, United States of America, it's making more than $200 million a day. The economy in Iran will crash. The economy in Iran will crash. The 200 million that Iran used to receive, it's no longer going to Iran. It's no longer going to Iran. And all those millions are now going to the United States of America. Whatever source of oil that the the people were receiving from Iran, whether people in the Middle East, it don't matter, countries in the Middle East, all those nations in the Middle East that used to have their oil shipped through the Strait of Hormuz. Right now, they are not making money. Right now, they are not making money through this oil. Yes, they do have the oil. Yes, they do have the oil, but their oil is useless now. Their oil is not giving them money now. All right. Okay. Bulldog says, took it down by shares. USA idiots. My Michelle, is it Michelle? All right, let's go. Is it Michelle? Is it Michael Sindato? So, hi, Michael. Okay, Notio says, okay, where are my millions? Healthcare, cheaper food. Remember, Notio, you create a chaos, and out of chaos, you bring order. Right now, a gallon costing $5, that's your chaos. Right now, your food being expensive, that's a chaos. Right now, gas being expensive, that's your chaos. Right now, everything being expensive, that is the chaos that they have created. Wait until the chaos is dealt with. All prices will go back to normal, even less. All right? So they will ride upon this crisis until everybody recognizes that indeed we are in a crisis. All right. You have okay. Bulldog says you have a murderer, rapist, coward in power. Well, he is in power. You vote for him. No, mate, all will lose homes. Oh, mate, oh, yeah. You will only lose homes. You will only lose homes after. You will lose homes after the one world government. You will only lose homes after the one world government is instituted and you refuse it. You refuse to obey the one world government. That's the only time where people will lose their homes. But if you will be in line with the one world government, to be supportive of the one world government, then you will not lose anything. Ian Gold says, should we sue Trump for creating the financial situation that is affecting everyone around the world? Well, it is impossible to sue Trump. All right, it is impossible to sue Trump because the United States of America, it's not part of those global organizations that are used to hold everyone accountable globally. He's not part of the International Criminal Court. He's not part of the United Nations. So because he's not part of this institution, we cannot hold him accountable globally. It is impossible. That is why Trump, I'm saying, when you look at Trump, he is smart. He causes confusion. People don't seem to understand why Trump does what he's doing. But the moment we begin to follow or to question or to ask, why is Trump doing what he's doing? That is when we begin to get the answers. The reason he did not want to be part of the International Criminal Court, it was he knew that he will do illegal things. He knew that he will break all international laws, break all international agreement. And as he's going to break them, he cannot be part of an organization that punishes or that holds accountable those who break those standards or those international rules. So it is impossible to hold Trump accountable. We cannot sue him. I'm still trying, Nocho says, I'm still trying to find the positive here. Well, you're still trying to find the positive here. Listen, the positive cannot be seen if you're not looking at the right places. If you want to see the positive, look at the right. Okay, let me put it this way. You have and the Middle East supplying oil as part of the oil suppliers in the world, okay? You had Middle East as one of the oil suppliers in the world, all right? Including Iran and the Strait. And you had the United States supplying oil around the world. So what the United States has done, the United States has shut the Middle East, has closed the Middle East. The Middle East is no longer supplying oil globally. All right? All the money that used to go to the Middle East to buy oil from Iran, to buy oil from all the countries in the Middle East, all that money, it's now flowing to the United States of America. That's the positive. All the money that used to go to Iran, all the money that used to go to the Middle East for oil, all of that money is going to the United States of America today. That is what Trump has achieved. That's what Trump has achieved. Because the oil on Monday going to the United States of America to buy oil. So that is the positive. I'm not talking my way out of the one world government. What Trump has done is part of the one world government, is the foundation of the one world government. Now, the reason Trump must control oil supply of the world, it's because the United States of America must control all nations of the world. And the only way you can control all nations of the world is to control what all nations of the world need. And that substance is oil. So by the virtue that the United States of America controls oil, now the United States of America can control all nations, any nations in the world, any nation in the world, I beg your pardon. So you cannot separate the one world government from what Trump is doing. These two are one. We will never talk our way out of the one world government. This is what it's all about. The war, listen, I'm not sure when you started following the news. The Russian foreign minister, Lavrov, told us 2 weeks ago that what is happening in Iran, it is a reshaping for the new world order. He told us, the Russian foreign minister, he told us that what is happening in Iran, it's a reshaping for the new world order. And he told us that it may look like a destruction, it may look like a disruption, it may look like a chaos, but it is calculated to bring about a new world order, a one world government. He told us that. So not you say I'm talking my way out of the world order. You are saying that if we were to have a one world government, wouldn't we need Trump to actually comply? Listen, Trump is bringing that world government. Trump is bringing that world government. You see, you need to understand how Trump is bringing the one world government. How can the one world government be brought about? Donald Trump, or the United States of America, needs to control the world. And the only way you can control the world, you must own something that the world needs. You must control something that the entire world needs. And the only substance that the entire world needs is not gold, not diamond. It's not the minerals. The minerals don't run the country. The gold does not run the factories. The industries do not run on gold. The only minerals that they need, the only thing that the whole world needs is oil. Not you say at what is happening globally. What is happening globally today? You will agree with me that globally, prices of oil, fuel, gas, diesel have gone up. We agree on that. Prices of food globally are going up. We agree. Traveling prices globally are going up. We agree. Okay, why? Who is responsible for that? Is Dr. Trump. Donald J. Trump is responsible for that. Why did Trump do this? He wanted to create chaos so that out of chaos, he can bring about a one world government or a new world order out of a chaos. All right, Notio says, no, we don't need oil. Plants. No, come on. Come on. Not you are joking. You are joking. You need oil. In your house, you have light. It's oil. The machines, every equipment that is making sure we have electricity, oil is involved. In anything that is happening in the world, oil is involved. Your car moves because of oil. Anything that moves, anything that has a motor, anything that has an engine, anything that uses electricity, oil is part of. Listen, there is nothing we can do today in this new world without oil. No country. You cannot do anything. Plants cannot help you. You cannot stream live using plants. You need electricity. And for that electricity, you need oil. You cannot use plants to travel. You need a car. You need a train. You need a plane. You need a boat. Boat needs oil. Train needs oil. Plane needs oil. All we're saying is that Trump is controlling the oil of the world today. In other words, anything that moves, anything that has an engine, anything that has a motor, anything that is a machine, it needs oil, it needs electricity. Trump controls the one source which everyone in the world needs today. It's in the United States of America today. Look it up. Hemp makes oil and I mean, how much oil, how much diesel can you make from hemp? I don't disagree with you, not you. I don't disagree with you. I agree with you. But how much hemp do we have in the world? And how much hemp do you need to make 3 liters of diesel? How much hemp do you need to make a gallon of diesel? Great idea, but that's not fact. Why is he stealing oil? So Trump knows that you cannot make much. You cannot have more oil using hemp. Okay? Not your infinite amount. Definitely you need, I don't know, you need to plant hemp throughout the whole world for you to create a small amount of oh, Bulldog, this is funny. This is an interesting podcast. Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. We have canola oil, we have avocado oil, we have olive oil, we have many types of oil, okay, from the plants. You are correct, you are correct. But those canola oil, whatever oils that we make from plants, from veggies, from all those things, whatever oil that we make are not capable and strong enough to run heavy machines, to run big machines. It says, now look at Lancaster. They've been doing that forever. I mean, really, Lancaster, are you telling me that Lancaster is not using crude oil? Are you telling me they are not using the oil which Trump now controls? They're using oil from veggies? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling us, by the way? Okay, so this is what has been happening globally. All right, so Trump is creating confusion. When people are confused, he brings about a new world order. That is a quote from Marina Abramovic. She says, Trump is the best thing to ever happen to US. He is a magician of the higher order whose job is to create confusion and usher in a new world order. Stu Peters says, I will write this off as a conspiracy theory if Trump wasn't doing exactly what she described. All right. So yeah, Bulldog says, I smoke hemp, gets me. Wish I had that as my Not you. You see what you have done to Bulldog now? You see, Bulldog is confessing now that he's... all right, all right, all right. Interesting, lovely. Lovely comments there. Lovely comments there. Lovely comments there. I think not you, not you, not you. This is what I want you to know and understand that. Do you remember during COVID-19, all nations were united? Not you. Do you remember that during the COVID-19 2020, during the pestilence, all nations were united. All nations were one. All nations made sure that they put mandates, they put curfews all over the world. There was no country in the world that did not have COVID mandates. All nations were united. The voice of the world, the voice of health was the World Health Organization, all right? So all nations were united. And you said that you've never seen the nations united, so it's not going to happen. Now, I ask a question. What is the purpose then of the World Bank? What is the purpose then of the World Health Organization? What is the purpose then of the World Economic Forum? What is the purpose then of the World Trade? What is the purpose then of the World, what is it, World Food? Something like that. What is the purpose of this world, of these global organizations? What is the purpose of them? Because we are going to have a one world banking system, one world. In fact, all the things that are needed for the implementation of the one world government are there, are in the good crisis. What we crisis, it's a good chaos, which they are going to engineer very soon. Rochelle, thank you for coming back. Rochelle says, wow, when I left here, there was about 200 in the chat. What happened? Brother, we don't know what happened, but we had to end the live stream. We had to end the live stream and start over again. So this is part two. This is part two. We started from scratch. We started from scratch. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. People just disappeared in a like, I don't know. They just vanished. We're not sure what happened. We'll try to find out or to see what actually happened during our first live stream. So yeah, not you says, well, he is trying to say we will have one world government and Trump is going to achieve it. Yeah, Trump is going to achieve it. And when we say Trump, let's put it this way. The United States of America will achieve it. And yeah, Bulldog disagrees with me that we're going to have a one world government. Yeah, you agree, we disagree with me. But please, as we keep streaming live, as we keep having this show, you will be confessing one by one. Not you will confess, Bulldog will confess, everybody, all of you, you will confess that, yeah, guys, our platform did say we're going to have a one world government, and it's actually happening. All right. If you have diaries, write down this date and write down the title of this podcast. OK, and so that when the one world government is implemented, you can come back and say, yeah, I heard it before. And I said it was never going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Bulldog says, I confess Trump. Trump is a what? Trump is an idiot. Yo, Bulldog, you've been waiting a long time to say that. You waited for a long time to say that. Finally says, I confess, Trump is an idiot. All right, he says Trump is an idiot. Woo! Not you says, let's go. Woo! Okay, Trump is an idiot. Okay, how does it make you feel to say Trump is an idiot? You feel good? Woo! These people, these families, you feel good. You feel good. You feel good after confessing that Trump is an idiot. You feel very good. You feel good. Oh, sorry for that noise. Sorry for that noise. Let me try to remove that noise. Sorry for that noise. You feel good for saying Trump is an idiot. Now he says, I feel good. All right, you've been waiting. You've been waiting to say that all morning. This guy waited for 1 hour, 30 minutes to say Trump is an idiot. And he says, I feel good for saying Trump is an idiot. Listen, even if you feel that Trump is an idiot, but let us look at what Trump has been able to achieve. Look at what this idiot has been able to do. Look at what this idiot has been able to achieve or is achieving. Everyone in the world, every leader in the world is afraid of this idiot. The Catholics are afraid of this idiot. All right? The Muslims are afraid of this idiot. Everybody is afraid of this idiot. Christians are afraid of this idiot. I haven't seen those pastors, those preachers who are supporting Trump. I haven't seen them rebuke him for his picture, portraying himself as Jesus. I haven't seen them. Why? They are afraid of him. There are people who support Trump no matter what. There are people who have decided that they will support Trump. All right? The Pope is afraid. That's damning. No, I tell you. So the Trump, yes, he behaves like an imbecile. He behaves like a fool, but he's simply causing confusion. He's simply causing confusion. He is not portraying himself to be. He is maneuvers like nobody. Okay? He maneuvers like nobody. Today, some people will wake up in the next month. I'm telling you, your news anchors will wake up in the next month when they see the economy of the US flourishing. Because now they're saying Trump has destroyed the American economy. He's bad for economy. He's bad for business. He's bad for anything. Right now, they're saying Trump is bad for anything. By the way, the World Cup is to the United States of America. Do you think this war will continue? The war will end because we must come to the United States of America. The world must come to the United States of America for the World Cup. All right. Do you think America will host the World Cup? At the same time, there's a war going on. This war will be ended soon. This war will be ended soon or put on a pause so that the World Cup can go on without anything. All right. So this fool, this idiot, Donald Trump, is doing everything that he must do before the World Cup so that when the World Cup is near, there will be no war. Everything will just be ready. And oil prices, everything will just go down. This is what makes Trump powerful. Bulldog says, I am in UK. I feel his war. Yeah, it's globally, brother. It's felt globally. All of us feel it. Not you says, well, what is he good for? Trump, he's good for everything. He's good to his puppet master. He's good to his puppet master. His puppet master is enjoying. His puppet master is benefiting from Donald Trump. So we may not see Trump as benefiting the world or benefiting you there, but one day everybody's going to look at Trump and say, hey, this president has done something good. And he says, all right, so the World Cup is coming. Okay, when is the World Cup? Is it in June? Is it in June? Is the World Cup in June? Let me check. When is the World Cup? So you need to tie all these events together. So Trump is playing a very dangerous chess game here, because many people are saying, oh, even this World Cup will not be successful. What is he doing? This man, I'm telling you, Trump is smart. Trump is good. When is the World Cup? Welcome winner. Thank you for joining us. I'm saying the war will end before the World Cup. Whatever Trump is doing, it has been calculated that before the World Cup, Trump must achieve these things. And for me, Trump has achieved more than he thought. I'm sure he's shocked himself. The only thing with Donald Trump, he must act like a fool to confuse us. He must act like he's insane to confuse us. All right? All right. Okay. I'm just checking here where the World Cup. All right. So the 2026 FIFA World Cup will be held in Canada, Mexico, and the United States from June 11 to July 19th. All right. So here we go. The World Cup, the FIFA World Cup will be held in Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America from June 11 to July 19th, 2026. This expanded tournament features 48 teams playing 104 matches across 16 cities, with the opening match at Estadio Azteca, Mexico City on June 11. So the World Cup, it's in June, from June 11th to 19th July. I can tell you by June, the war, anything that has to do with war, by June, the oil price, everything will be adjusted before the World Cup. Watch the space. Watch the space. This is what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen. So whatever is happening, it's calculated. Nothing happens by mistake. Nothing happens by mistake. If we get that, if we understand that nothing happens by mistake, then we will understand when finally the Trump administration appears victorious. I can tell you, we will not have a World Cup with a war in Iran. We will not have a World Cup with some, uncertainty. Everything will be back to normal before June. So when the World Cup begins, no one will be afraid. Because imagine you want to go to the World Cup, you want to attend the World Cup in Canada, in Mexico, or the US, and you are not sure whether Iran will bomb Canada. You are not sure whether Iran will bomb the US, or you're not sure whether the US will bomb Iran. So the war is going to end. Not you says no native born American will be allowed. where will no native born American will be allowed? Where? In the World Cup? Talk to me. In the World Cup or where? In the World Cup or what? What do you mean? In the World Cup? In the World Cup or what? Not you. Not you. Where? Says Lord have mercy. No foreign will be allowed. Where? In America. In Canada. Bulldog, are you saying no foreign will be allowed in Canada? In UK? Are you guys? Where? I mean, the World Cup, everyone in the world will be going there. And I mean, during the World Cup, even the most dangerous criminals, they get to move freely. So the World Cup is coming, and I can tell you, before the World Cup begins in June, all this hullabaloo will be ended. All right, will be ended. Okay, so the plan is like that. The plan is like that. All right, so this is what Pope Leo, son of cool says. Trump sleeping. Trump, guys, Trump is the most active president in the world. Trump is the most active president in the world. And Trump is the only president in the world who exercises his presidential power. There is no president in the world who exercises their presidential power like Trump. Yes, he is a puppet, but this puppet is exercising power like nobody's business. All right. Or maybe it's because of being a puppet that is exercising his presidential power like no one's business. All right. So Trump is powerful. We should not forget that he is powerful. Trump is powerful. All right. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Not you, subscribe to the channel, please. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You'll be notified each time we go live. We go live Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, we go live at 11 o'clock in the morning. All right. So Trump is powerful. All right. So Bulldog, see you tomorrow, brother. Yeah. Tomorrow it's another day. We're coming back tomorrow. I just want to leave you with this before we go. Yeah, not you says I'm a sub just cause I want to hear more. Yeah, and I can tell you, not you. I would love to hear more from you, and I you have a very good spirit. Yeah, you have a very good spirit. You are bold. You talk your mind. You say your mind. You are not a coward. Not you is not a coward. All right. Not you is brave. Not you is brave. Not you is brave. Not you is braver than Bulldog. Bulldog waited for 1 hour 30 minutes to say Trump is an idiot. Not you did not wait for an hour. She did not wait for 20 minutes. Did not wait for 10 minutes. Yeah, did not even wait for a second. Immediately they came in, they just attacked. Bulldog waited for 1 hour 30 minutes to say Trump is an idiot. Not you is brave. Not you is brave. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pope Leo says we should perhaps be a little less fearful of Islam. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. The Pope and Trump are playing for the same team. America is now the world's super powerhouse. America now controls the oil of the world. That's beautiful. That's powerful. So tomorrow we'll go deeper to the analysis of the United States controlling the oil. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't go without subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. We wish to reach about 1,000 subscribers. So help us to reach to achieve this goal. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, Bulldog. Thank you. Not you. Thank you, son of cool. Thank you. It's a lot of you. Wena, thank you. Wena 0811. Thank you so much. I can name you. It's a lot of you. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot of you. I'm trying to go through the comments. Right, Rochelle, thank you. Oh, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. Thank you so much. Even you who have just joined us here now, we want to thank you. We appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel. Don't go without subscribing. Subscribe to the channel. Let us meet again tomorrow, same time, same place. All Things Podcast. I am your host, Nati. Thank you for joining us. Peace be with you. Subscribe.